matter on the ground, eh? Welcome to the live. Oh boy, Nigeria of today. One day you go sleep, everything go day okay, you go wake up, everywhere don't bust. Come, what is going on? Eh? Big brother. They say cross, don't Commot cloth. They say na mistake. You know wetin cruise me inside this cross matter? Make I play am for you. Just make this na the part wey cruise me inside this matter. First of all, I want make Ubi join me. I don't know whether Ubi go dey free. Ubi Franklin. And the type Ubi they come, they show as unique. Which kind of bad luck be this? Unique. I dey live. Oh. Join me, Ubi Franklin. How do I send my own life to somebody? No, na story I dey see so. Okay, whatever. Ingo Siam. You know wetin cruise me inside this whole matter? Now this. Earlier on this morning, from the table of the Cross family, this message was revealed and it choke.
It's funny, but it's not funny. Why is it not funny?
Cross mama.
Brands are coming for their products.
Brands and products, they're all coming.
Gospel is my product. So that is why I said cross. As companies are calling you to be the ambassador, Holy Ghost School is calling Cross to be our own ambassador.
So Holy Ghost School is calling Cross to be ambassador. We're not gonna pay you. We're just gonna use you as Holy Ghost ambassador. Somebody say it was a mistake. Now, can you stop this narrative? Let me tell you what I consider a mistake. You are washing your car, and then your phone by mistakenly take your picture. It leak. You are having your bath. What is your phone doing in the bathroom? I'm asking you, wetin your phone they find inside bathroom when you dey bath? So take the picture can't get tag under. Okay, we don't see your endowment. We see say you carry overload. All the women now, all the women they in DM now. This one no be the other one where we see with auntie, where person they use big biro. They fool themselves saying they give auntie. You know, say as auntie they adjust, go meet them. This one no be that one. This one a better gula. But I want to ask you, what business does this have in the public? Can't we do better in our choice of role model? Can't we do better? Person enter Big Brother so this in mama they talk say he go preach the gospel. Now only 7 hours ago. 3 hours later, go live everywhere. Three hours later, maybe I don't be happy say, at least person go Big Brother house, come out. Now to come preach now remain. Instead of making carry cross like Christ, he carry your own cross for down below. One day, we feel do better than this. We feel do better than this. You see. I understand where mommy they come from. Say, if he preach the gospel. Now so Isaiah to preach you. Una no go know, but me I go read down to you for inside Bible. You know say we study Bible inside original language. If una fit go with me to Isaiah chapter 20. If you read that from verse 1, it says, in the year when King Sargon of Assyria sent his commander-in-chief to capture the Philistine city of Ashdod, the Lord told Isaiah, son of Amos, take off your burlap you have been wearing and remove your sandals. Isaiah did as he was told and walked around naked and barefoot. So cross, we don't see your naked now, remain your barefoot. But the difference between cross and Isaiah be saying that God say make Isaiah Commot cloth too. God not tell cross to come out anything, no. Hey. Now, another thing I want to talk. I dey follow one Bible scholar argue. He say, no. Say Isaiah was not naked. Say Isaiah, say waiting God to make it come out in burlap. So he wear undergarment. Talking about undergarment, there's yani on day for sale. Now, federal government wants sell there's yani bra. See as our government take get sense. Waiting want take use the bra now. Shana e naira. Ordinary naira never work. You want to do the one we get he. Hey. So back to this. Now I read this scripture. Give the scholar. Say, bros, why are you people pastors like to read past Bible halfway? You say he say come out in burlap. Say naked. No me say naked. I say read, make we read this Bible continue. If you read from verse 3, then the Lord said, my servant Isaiah has been walking around naked and barefoot for the last 3 years. This is a sign, a symbol of the terrible troubles I will bring upon Egypt and Ethiopia. For the king of Assyria will take away the Egyptian and Ethiopians as prisoners. He will make them walk naked and barefoot, both young and old, their buttocks bared. So this not, once they will be naked and barefoot with their buttocks bared. It inside Bible. If we there. So now correct nakedness, now God say Isaiah go do it. And for those of you who they doubt, if you read the original Hebrew version, the word right there, like I find the word from you, for you. As soon as I don't like to hear word, me I go show you. So we go feel understand, say, cross if you carry this Bible. Oh. The only problem with cross, the word naked in Hebrew is arum. And that same word was used also in the following instances. Job chapter 1 verse 21. Arum. He said, naked I come and naked after the womb. Naked I came out. Who they tie undergarment come out for inside womb. So the naked inside here not complete. The word is also used in Genesis chapter 2 verse 25. Talking about Adam and Eve. They were naked and unashamed. They did not wear pants. They don't talk true as to be. But you see the difference between Isaiah, the difference between Job, the difference between Adam and Eve, and cross. We say Adam and Eve, Job and Isaiah no use their own chase cloud to. I no talk say cross use their own chase cloud. But one tape being leaked 2 weeks ago. Another one leak last week. Another one come by mistakenly leak again today. Who be Mumu? Who be Mumu? Me personally, I don't get problem with person one come out cloth, person one form naked. I don't get problem with them. And I don't go blow you lie. Single problem I don't get with them. As long as the nakedness you they use and pass message, like Isaiah own. People, they naked their cloth. Take protest against government. Take protest against extortion. Even our old women, they come out shirt sometimes, protest against situation where no good. Where do they protest against? The next thing now, a mistake. I no understand wetin mistake. How person go take record in own something? Only you record, only you leak, only you dey talk say na mistake. Then only you go come vex as we dey comment on top your mistake. Only you go still come vex. Everybody don't turn social media blogger. Everybody don't turn analyst. Everybody don't turn chemical reaction. Once they see something, they go begin to react. Dear brother, your matter leak for social media. Make we waiting what make we do? Make we go toll gate, go react. Abi me go governor's office, go react. Now governor's office your matter leak. Now toll gate your matter leak. Me, I don't even delete Snapchat because it's like saying a Snapchat they put on for this problem. I don't come out for my own phone. No. God no, let us see app where they make person make mistake. Someone say, why you bring Bible inside? Because I want to show you, say nothing bad inside naked. The person want come out in cloth. He get reason why he want come out in cloth. He no problem. But this one, I won't know waiting the reason be. Next week again, now you go see this like say this time it will be pastor or governor, you just see say leak again. And they go come again. It was a mistake. Please, all of you, stop taking your phones inside toilet. Let's start with that. If you don't know how to use what they call it? Snapchat, come out down for your phone. Don't be my hello? Auntie tie shower cap, they use and drive. Me, I don't come out Snapchat for my phone. I don't even see which work the thing they do for my phone. People won't come join me for the live. I look for all of them. And that's also woman full everywhere. I can begin to invite all of them. More here within they want talk. Everywhere, I'm just woman.
Ah, fuck. That is
Come, no, they use bad word here. Make I come out for this live. I know they like to wait. People don't know how to talk.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Daddy Freeze, good evening.
Good evening. How you doing, my brother? Yeah.
I did, Jerry.
I want to hear
Daddy,
what happened.
Daddy Freeze, this thing, Nigeria itself get problem, I swear. Nigeria get problem, especially Nigeria celebrities. Nigeria, they are just, how will I say, they don't play the role as more like a role model. You understand? They feel say all those bad things you don't say for Nigeria, if you want to be famous, you must do bad things. You understand? Maybe Cross himself. Maybe he just do and be saying one just dey famous. He won't get attention. I will use the word attention rather. You understand? He won't just use that word attention. Get more people like him. Nigeria celebrity, they need to actually they should actually have a what's it called? An organization that would actually teach them, okay, this is what you do. Because now celebrity, you understand. God, make I know use this foul word. No, just don't. How will I put it? The upcoming people will be try one, okay, reason say, okay, I want to be like this, I want to be like this, I want to be like this. Now they try avoid just make you not even be like them. You understand that the phrase? Like right, if you see what I even for Instagram or I don't me I don't because they vex me. Seriously, they vex me. How would you call yourself a celebrity and still doing trash? It's wrong. There are people looking at you. There are people looking to okay. I want to be like this. Even
let him make that every time.
if Cross one actually do if Cross one actually do get attention, make it go do one.
She's just a clown.
Because it's rubbish.
Especially tomorrow she'll come and
especially all those
yeah. God, but had
the upcoming
look at sick of words.
Come, all of
me be like because
this one when I
be like right so that is there.
The level you're gonna give Pucha for 100 hours. You come and ask how you finish your credit.
And some people they thought saying a
Are
mistake.
you kidding
Which
me?
kind of stupid mistake be that?
Ma, for
Share
real.
person, you the video something now.
You see,
Say not be your
there's
hand go
nothing
carry
God
am go
cannot
where
do.
story where you go post.
See, that's why they say patience is key.
Understand the mistake. But, light no green day on the house. Please, 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 please. Those of you will get light. Make una raise hand. If you get light, raise hand. If you don't get light, drop your hand. Someone say I get light. Better people. Make we yarn this matter. Make we yarn this matter. Nneka Spiv, better person in the America. Correct. All of you are not saying una go get light. Then come, why una display picture and una reality no they look alike? Some you go see some people that so they go fine for display picture. You will call them come live. Fear go first catch you. Like say you see ghost.
Hello, Daddy Prince.
Hey, see better person fine for reality. They get light. Another person fine for DP, fine for reality. They can't get light too. Find people. Please, if you will not join, not if I send message, you don't decline. You know, no. Live now. Today presentable. You don't need to too fine. Not beside too fine like that. But at least I go day presentable. All right. So starting with you, Nneka Spiff.
Yeah.
This commoting of cloth by celebs, and all the many celebs are doing. What is your take?
Daddy Prince, to be honest, those guys are adults. People should just let them be, right? Yeah. If that's what they choose to do, it's up to them. I wouldn't judge anybody, right? I would not take off my clothes online. Yeah.
Let me take you up. Kindly, all of you watching me right now, kindly go to Google and type indecent exposure. Just put indecent exposure. According to Wikipedia, indecent exposure is an expression that describes the deliberate public exposure by a person of a portion of their body in a matter contrary to local standards of appropriate behavior. Laws and attitudes regarding indecent exposure may significantly vary in different countries. First of all, let's take this from a legal perspective. You are not on OnlyFans, where people have to be 18 to watch you. Have a 13-year-old on Instagram. So we need to start understanding that these are our mistakes. In many crimes are actually criminal offenses.
Okay,
they want to do what they like. They want to do what they like. I'm sorry. We need to start criminalizing what is deviant behavior. Imagine you have a 12-year-old.
But that rephrase the question.
Yes.
Yeah, the question though, I have a daughter and she's 2, right? And I can tell you, if my daughter is 13 and she's on social media, I will be all up in her business. I want to know who she's following. She needs to follow her age mates, right? I wouldn't advise my daughter, or more like, I wouldn't want her to follow like older adults, like celebrities, knowing what the world is today. People do whatever they want because they feel it's their life. You have nothing on them. And that's how I'm looking at this whole issue, right? no matter how we talk about this issue, it doesn't change anything. People will still go out and do what they want to do.
Yeah, but you see, if all of us spoke up and made what is wrong wrong,
Yeah.
he should be apologizing for this. Not, oh
True.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah, I own it. This is indecent exposure, and indecent exposure in many crimes is criminal, especially if it was exposed on a platform that is used. I'm not a Snapchat person. Why? Because I don't understand Snapchat. All the
Me
kids
too.
are on Snapchat. All the kids are on Snapchat. Snapchat is more for the kids. It's not even TikTok. I've probably been to Snapchat twice this year, and we're in October. Ending of October, to be precise.
Mm-hmm.
I have, if you want to catch my kids, go on Snapchat. They're on Snapchat all day. And then this gets released on Snapchat. And then we are here, free the guy. Free what? Why don't we just free Buhari too? Why are we complaining? Let everybody just behave like.
Right.
How they like.
I would agree with you there. Yeah, I would agree with you there. But I mean, we should also kind of be careful. Mm-hmm.
Listen, sis, if this was only fans, I'll have no problem with it. Do you know why? Because for only fans, you have to subscribe. You have to be a certain age. You understand?
So how does Snapchat work? Because I'm not there. I don't know how it works. Does that mean that everyone would have access to, other people's accounts?
What is it called, can pop on their timeline.
Oh.
And guess what? This guy is just fresh from Big Brother. People are going to want to know what is up. Henry, how far, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
What is your take on the matter?
Well, let me just go straight to the point. Me, I don't like it because that guy, he has a farm. So you have to be a role model. You have to portray a good image to your fans. I mean, that's what I can say. Yeah, quite sure he's an adult, but I think, I mean, once you are a kind of public figure, because he has been to BB Nigeria, so he has to portray that good image to the fans, because I mean, whatever thing you put out there is what you are, so I mean, it's wrong. And again, see, I mean, he's in Africa. I mean, we still have our way of life. So for me, it's no, you can't do that. And besides, from what you said, that I don't do Snapchat. I mean, there are little children. I think if it is in US, there's some state he will go to jail. They will track him.
That's true.
Yeah, they will track him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, our people should do more better, because we have,
world, why don't we upgrade them in such a way that people are more careful?
Hi, everyone.
Savage.
Yeah, but that brings, what I would say real quick before I go is, we also need to start protecting our children against things like this, right? Knowing that people can actually come out and do stuff like this, parents need to be careful where their children, more like the website their children are logging into or something. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
I actually want to just put in my 2 cents on this issue.
I take care.
There's one thing about Nigerians. We Nigerians, we don't take responsibility for our actions. Everybody wants to make an excuse for their irresponsibility. Now, I use Snapchat a lot. You can't tell me you took a picture on Snapchat and had a caption and posted it without knowing. That's a big fat lie. That's a big fat lie. Because how did you manage to write a caption on it? And you posted it and you're saying it wasn't an accident. These people know what they do. The only thing is that people don't want to take responsibility. in our country. When they do something wrong, they will hide under sympathy. Tomorrow you see him come out and start crying. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. Blah 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 blah. It wasn't a mistake. That was intentional. I don't care what anybody has to say, but that's my opinion. And as someone that has consistently been using Snapchat, he did it on purpose. If you have to send it to someone's inbox, Destiny Amaka, you save your picture and you export it to the person's DM. You can't tell me you want to send that. You want to, when you're making, fine, nobody's above mistake, yeah? But something as vulnerable as that, recognizing you are a brand, you don't go reckless on social media. You don't go reckless on social media. If you have to, that means, you're telling me that whoever he's sending it to doesn't have his private number? He can't WhatsApp? Why does he have to send you through Snapchats? Knowing that accidents could happen, as y'all are saying, accidents, which I know is not true. The day you see me post my picture, my nude picture on Snapchat, I did it on purpose. It's not a mistake. It's never a mistake.
Okay, we have
a caption on it.
Destiny, send me a request. Please, Destiny, I need you on my
a caption on it. It's not a mistake. And even up to now,
God bless.
He's not going to apologize, but he's going to apologize only when he's going to apologize only when
now you are doing, leave it and send me a request. Sorry, Savage Trap Queen. I want to bring Destiny here.
Oh, okay, okay, no problem.
I'm also bringing Simply Vic.
Okay. Destiny, I'm using my Nigerian accent, guys. See.
Please ignore anybody accent.
Like I'm saying, yeah. Yes. He's not going to apologize right now because no endorsements have withdrawn their contract with him. Just wait for it. Let two or three persons. He's not going to be remorseful about it. Let 2 or 3 persons come out and say, and brands or company, good evening, everyone. Let 2 or 3 persons or brands come out and say, we terminated Cross's contract due to this reckless act of his. And you see him coming on social media platform and apologizing. But one thing I'm happy about Nigeria for, compared to previously, we forgive easily and we just let go of things.
We have active amnesia.
But we need to hold people accountable for their actions. That's my take. Like, don't just let, because tomorrow that person can just.
Okay, we have Destiny Amaka here. Destiny.
It's not. First of all, can we just clap for that piece of art?
I'm not with you. You don't have young daughters. You have a 13-year-old.
Oh my God. No. Wait. We are crying over spilt milk. Not that I don't have daughters. I have a lot of young girls that I mentor.
So you're in support of what happened?
I'm not.
Are you trying to make an excuse?
What I'm saying is that number one, niggas blessed. Let's put that out.
That's we excusing someone's
number 2
recklessness.
Calm down. I've not finished, so you can't actually conclude if I've not finished. Number 2, unlike yourself, I've made such mistakes. That's why I don't use Snapchat. People use Snapchat, number 1, because the evidence there gets deleted. And if you munch on Snapchat, people know that you munch. So whenever people send me to Snapchat to talk, I don't go there. Use your full chest. So let's clarify that already. People go on Snapchat because they know that you cannot munch this and send it to the blogs. I personally have taken pictures and
That's
tried
a
to send
lie.
it to someone's
When you're on
DM.
Snapchat,
Can
sorry
you
to
calm
cut you
down? Can
short.
you calm?
Hold on, let me correct you on
Hold
that.
on. You
Yeah,
can't say
you
my
cannot
personal
say people
experience is
cannot
a lie.
screenshot when you're on Snapchat. When
You
you're on
cannot
Snapchat,
say
people
my
screenshot,
personal
people screen record.
experience
So don't say
is
that
a
because that
lie.
is so
Don't
wrong.
say
Don't
what
misinform the
I
public.
will say what I'm
Don't
saying.
misinform the
Why
public.
are you taking it? It's not misinforming.
You're
misinforming.
misinforming them because you're
How?
saying that people cannot screenshot, people cannot screen record. That is wrong. That's a lie.
I said when they do, you get notified. So if you're not too quick to jump down my throat, you will listen attentively to what I'm saying. I say people go on Snapchat because if you go to munch it, you get a notification. But if I send it to you on this app, I won't know if you've munched it or not. Number two, my second point is that I've personally made such a mistake. Whether it was a
why didn't you tell me so that I could go and look at the mistake before
it wasn't nude. My luck is that me, I don't snap naked. I don't do nude posting. I don't do all of the above. I don't
that
do
is
it
what
all.
that's what I'm hammering on. Like,
yeah,
if
so we trying to dictate to people what to do in their personal lives is difficult now. Kilo day. If I want to do sex tape, I do sex tape. If I want to record myself shagging, if I want to record myself naked and send it to a lover, we can do so. So
fine, but don't act like it was a mistake. That's what I'm saying. Own up to it. I have done dirty things in the past. I've gotten myself. I'm not supposed to bring this on here, but I want to bring it on here so people could realize I'm not a righteous person. I'm a sinner. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to talk.
I was previously into.
No, maybe she will open her own line.
I was.
Wait,
okay.
Wait,
okay.
Everybody. Now I understand what everybody's saying. People have their personal lives. People have their personal space, and what people get to do in their personal lives or personal space is nobody's business. Let me ask you a question. Has anybody ever been arrested for making love in their bedroom?
No.
Try just carry your car, drive on Ozumba and Badiwe, park, and start making love there, and see whether you not sleep inside police cell that night.
Okay, but can I say something? Daddy Freeze, we are judging him on the basis that it was not an accident. I'm on this live to say that, I've made such accidents before. I just was not nude.
Now, Amaka, my problem, whether it's an accident or not, the public has been indecently exposed.
Precisely. So
how do we avoid 2 weeks ago's accident? Accident. This week's accident and the accident that's going to happen next week. Because listen, Nigerians learn the way goats learn. He chop the bread sweet. The next day, another goat will come chop, and before you know, 10 goats gone.
Having a platform and a forum like yourself right now, and having such discussions, hopefully, do you get what I'm saying? Hopefully, celebrities will start to understand. Unfortunately, you know what? Yeah, how do you know? Like when you want to stop doing something bad, it is from your failures that you learn. It is from failures that correction comes about. Now, social media and all of this is almost like it's new. This social media culture, shall I say, and lifestyle, is almost like it's new here in Nigeria. So now this is showing us that we celebrities need to be more responsible because things like this have not happened before. And if you're looking at, apart from this, but you're looking at the direction of this recent one now, he's a young boy. So hopefully more young people that are coming into the limelight and have responsibilities will understand that, I don't feel do naked snap like this carelessly. So it is from acts like these and corrections from these that we hope people will learn and it will stop or get better. But for me, it's like it don't happen already. For this one, it happened already. I'm a very balanced person. Okay, you said it was an accident. Because it's happened to me before, even if not 30%, possibly it was an accident. Do you get me? And the other percentage is not. I cannot judge somebody outright by saying, unless Snapchat, it is impossible. I'm on the grounds that it is possible that it was an accident. It is possible.
Awesome, Amaka.
Let's learn from this.
So I something from Amaka. It's possible to leak on Snapchat, and there's a possibility that it was a mistake. We also have a gentleman here. We've kept him waiting. You know, ladies first, but ladies also. Please let us allow this man to speak. So, Victor, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, Daddy Prince. Hello, ladies. Yeah, I was just enjoying the ladies go back and forth. It's always nice to just observe. I would want to. I'm kind of leaning on. Kind of agreeing to an extent with Amaka, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Amaka, it's not impossible that it was a mistake. I would go further to blame it on the alcohol or some form of influence. Sometimes, like I downloaded Snapchat like years ago, and I went on there and I just didn't like it, and I had to delete it. It's not for me. I did not like it. You know, it's not my kind of stuff, and I deleted it. But I see a lot of younger people, they use it, they love it, they want to always go on it. Anything can happen. Yeah, people make mistakes, even if you did it intentionally. So what are we going to do about it? Well, like you said, we're having this conversation right now so that celebrities that are tuning in or will watch this later will like, okay, people are making these quote and unquote errors. How do we make sure that our butt is not showing outside? How do we make sure that my kid is not seeing this video 10 years down the line? You know, that's why we are addressing it, which is good.
Yeah.
Because people always say, why are we always talking about people? We have to talk about things like this because things like this are not common. And don't forget, internet does not forget. It does not forget. You know?
Oh, I want a lawyer. A local-based lawyer, that is a lawyer based in Nigeria, and a lawyer in the UK or the US. Please, if you are a legal practitioner, I want your opinion on the consequences of indecent exposure.
Excellent. And Daddy Freeds, can I interject there quickly? I just want to add something quickly. It's very important for us. You know, this word celebrity, you don't go through training. You don't. It is through mistakes like these that hopefully you learn to become a better quote unquote role model for your brand. Now, there was another Big Brother young man. Again, forgive me. I honestly only know the ones that jump out in the blogs. So I don't know them by name like that. But there was a young man with a white lady that went live. Did you guys see that?
Yeah. I can't remember his name, but I know what you're talking about.
Afraid for him in that live. So what this is telling me is that these young people that get catapulted into the limelight through a 90-day show need to understand the consequences of their daily actions.
Exactly.
Because, do you get it? So it doesn't
let me also add.
Let me also add. I was very concerned because number one, it looks like he was trying to drag her to kiss her for the camera.
Amaka, let me also add to what you just said now. There's a reason why celebrities today or celebrities, some people that just like got fame instantly, they tend to have lawyers, they tend to have PR officers, people organizing their portfolios, and so that errors like this, there are some celebrities that their cell phones are not even with them. It's with someone to manage. Imagine going to a club and everybody's having fun. Do you think a celebrity like Beyonce is going to start taking a picture and doing all that? Our phone is probably not with her.
Yeah.
It's probably with someone managing that account. And it goes for they have made that mistake. See, all of us have seen X tapes of so many foreign celebrities that we love today. But they have not died. I'm sure they have learned from it. You're never going to see a Kim Kardashian tape again. She has done one, and one is too much. But she has learned from it. That didn't stop a man from marrying her and having loads of kids with her.
Let's not encourage that narrative over here, please.
No, I'm not encouraging it. I'm giving an example. No, I'm just saying, like, she has learned from it. You're not going to see another one. Yeah, you're not going to see another. I'm not encouraging it, don't get me wrong. But you will never see another one because they have learned from it.
Always being defensive when it comes to that. We Nigerians are always making excuses for it. Like what?
No, I'm not. I'm not Nigerian. I'm not even making an excuse. I'm not Nigerian. I'm just telling you as it
like
is.
what Amaka was saying, yeah, that it was a mistake. Probably is going to learn from this. Let's go back to back for like a month now. We've been having sex tape sagas. So are you trying to tell me up till now a 31-year-old Cross has not learned anything from those people?
All these sex, listen, yeah, it's too early to learn from that. It's too early because these things have been happening back to back.
In Africa,
over the courses of
Nigeria,
6 weeks.
That's popular saying, which goes, "Na person mistake that they use learn. Na person mistake that they use they teach learn."
And the word learning is an adjective, meaning it is something that is progressive.
Let's forget.
Yeah. Learning is continuous. You learn everything.
The first saga, it never even reached 2 months.
I can still sit here and say, I have friends that are foreigners, and they always love and exalt African tradition. Like the Black Americans, they want something they will call their own tradition, their own cultural values. When we have ours and we're losing it because we're trying to adapt into the Western world. Made mention of
Savage Champion, you're losing me now.
Even me, I'm a bit lost too.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand when you say values are subjective. What you think is valuable to you, it's rubbish to me.
If we keep making excuses for people's recklessness, you are a brand. If it was a no, there won't be this much fuss about the whole picture release. People just like, it's just
Savage Champion, please chill, please, just 1 second.
Okay.
Can you explain to me the value you're talking about? Value, African value. Africans are not the only ones with value. Don't forget that. So when you talk about African value, now let's bring it out to a subject, Nigerian values. What are Nigerian values in 2021? What are they?
Because we are trying so hard to adapt to Nigerian cultural values. I'm not saying I'm a saint. I have done.
No, I'm not talking about you now. It's not a personal thing. I'm just asking a general question.
I'm actually lost. Where are we? Please,
hold on. I am not a saint. I have never claimed to be one. Never. I have done porn and I stopped. And I know the implication of these things. Trust me. I started porn when I was 21 until 20.
Hold on, you're a porn star.
Yes,
X.
I'm happily engaged.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. And I know the implications of things. I know how crazy it could be. I just feel like we should not glorify or try to make excuse for these people.
We're not glorifying it. I'm not glorifying it. So I have young brothers and I have young siblings.
I'm getting your point.
If Cross was my younger brother, he's actually older than me, but if Cross was my family member and my younger one, I will caution him. I will
be getting it.
Like I said, these
we'll have a family meeting on his head.
Limelight. Big Brother hosts them and we make them gods. Yes. I will have even if it was intentional, you probably didn't understand the what's that word? What's the English?
The mechanism of Snapchat.
You didn't understand the impact. Now you do. Is that where you want to go? Is that the direction you want to go? That's why these conversations are important. Let's stop flogging these celebrities. They are freaking human beings.
We can literally
love. Let's try and correct it with love.
See, there's also a saying. There's also a saying in Yoruba that for work or bumble we want to for work right? That is
so Savage, you came first, or who came first?
I came first, and Amaka joined us.
In what context of?
Replace you, then I want to replace Amaka because I can't have more than 4 people at one. Okay. But of course, back. Should I need to have you back?
Oh, you know me, Daddy. So please, I enjoy your.
I know. chances to air their opinion. But what I'm just trying to say in essence and in summary, I'm not here to preach. I'm not a saint like I would always say. But please, let's all try to take responsibility for our actions. Let us not hide the fact that, oh, because I'm going to lose money, I will just pretend and act and seek sympathy. Because we know we Nigerians, we are people of love and we're vulnerable. They should stop doing that to us. It's not fair. That's my 2 cents. We should be able to.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm bringing somebody else.
That was Amaka. That was intense.
Guy,
yes,
you know
so
when you
a guy, right?
Cannot talk too much.
Brother, this is all no clear. What you now? I don't hear you.
Even the sound, they hear you.
Brother.
Hello, bros.
Please let me bring bros. No vex. So I get Ubi here. I go come out to bring you back later. You where they take this matter. We're supposed to jump in, rush, talk. You call here first. They shall show us.
Blame the government.
Ubi Franklin.
Mr.
Ubi
Franklin. I can't
Ubi, join us.
I've sent him. I hope he's getting it. Okay. So we're waiting for him to respond.
Like, Daddy,
please,
I
guys.
People writing and saying that it's because it's a man. That's why we're not taking it serious.
Wear your cloth. It's not like when we are calling you now, start running, start turning on the lights. Please.
On a wig. In fact, lip gloss. Maybe I should put lip gloss too. So, Daddy Fred, I want to address something. And for me, it's not about gender. Some people are saying that we are taking this matter lightly and jokingly because he's a man. Ubi Franklin is back. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And I don't.
Ubi Franklin just
That's
Hey, Ubi Baba. Well done, sir.
They stop me, man. I they live soft life more than leave me.
Are you outside? Are you outside?
Where your phone?
Obi, can you send me a Snapchat, please?
Soft life, please.
Ubi, are you outside?
I don't like to disturb myself. See, I live soft life. Hot oil on my face. I live soft life. I don't leave me.
Oh man, Ubi, I want to be like you when I grow up.
See, Baba, see, money or no money, just live your life. So, what's going on?
Oh dear.
Ubi, we're outside. First of all, we're outside. Across outside.
I've not seen the video. I heard there was a leak. I've not seen it. But I heard that the guy is very powerful.
He's endowed.
He tried.
So the ladies say they are not disappointed, so it's okay. So
no,
the ladies say they are not disappointed.
Not only the ladies.
I wanted to say to you on WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp.
Okay.
You need to watch it.
No, nobody.
We want Ubi, we want eye.
Tell me the video. I'm not gonna watch it. Why should I watch something like this?
That's why I said with one eye.
Don't watch it. If you watch it, you'll be depressed.
Like that's my guy. Cross is my guy.
If you watch it, you'll be depressed.
No, I can't. For what? I be woman.
Ubi, like you work in
I've been coming from the ladies. The ladies say they love it. So
what's
you
your
know,
take?
he didn't disappoint. You said what? What's my what?
You work in this industry, you manage artists, you manage talents. Do you get what I'm saying? What's your own? This was your client. How you go handle them? Was it intentional? You think it was intentional?
I don't think it was intentional.
May God bless you.
Let me,
Thank you. Thank you. It makes no sense to be intentional. Why would you want to do that?
Right? Let me say something, right?
Small thing, not cloud.
There's no cloud. There's no cloud anybody will want to chase that will involve you posting your nudes. Now, I tell you something.
When you are not down,
if you saw this something,
when you are down, it can
no, Daddy Free.
It can't be that deep, man.
No, not on the World Wide Web. You go to show nude to clouds. It makes no sense. In Nigeria.
I don't think the guy did it on
No.
purpose. It was. I'm sure it was a mistake. And you see, I tell people
If you
something.
like, make the thing long. You know, makes sense still. So it was an error.
If this was 2 years ago, nobody would care. But right now, people care because he's a celebrity. So hey. So you know what I think, Daddy Freeze, right? I don't think anybody in his right senses, right, will want to post their nudes on social media, right? Now, I tell you something. People think Snapchat is very private, right? True. But Snapchat is not as private as when you post something. You understand that people have been watching your space and they just want to capture what you have, right? So there are people that, I'm not really a Snapchat person, but the days I post, like I posted something there today and people remember you, oh, you did here. You know, there are people that, I found out something, there are people that don't go on social media, on Instagram and other social media platforms as much as they are on Snapchat. So I know people that if I send them a WhatsApp and they don't reply, I know that where they always reply you a message faster is Snapchat. That's the time I go there. So for me, I don't think Cross would, I don't think Cross posted that thing. Pardon?
I want to say something. You know, you've not seen the video. Amaka has seen the video, I know. Vic, have you seen the video?
Yes, I have.
Now, the video was tagged shower time.
Yes.
That's, if you see, if there was no tag, I would personally believe that, okay.
No, but when you want to
Snapchat, see, there's something on Snapchat called eyes only. Or, right? There's something on Snapchat called eyes only, right?
Yes.
That has a password. So it could be that he wanted to save it in eyes only, so that when he's with, you understand? So it's possible. So I don't think he did it on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if I'm sending a personal video, I will also caption it.
I'm not judging, I'm just asking questions so that I can be informed.
Okay.
So you are the Snapchat people. I can almost tell you I don't have a Snapchat account. I'm very popular on social media, but Snapchat is a little bit too young for me. I'm 45 this year. I've tried all these Instagram where we follow our children, mates, they do say we don't plan to come be Snapchat again, TikTok.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You know, it's a lot. So I say there's a way.
It's easy to make mistakes on Snapchat, Daddy Freeze. Out of all the social media apps, it's easier to make mistake for me, and that's why I don't use it. And
that's why I deleted it. I was just like, this is just too much.
It's only the people that don't use it are people. So you need to tell Amaka. You need to tell us what you are doing on Snapchat, because since you don't, what kind of mistake do you want to make?
Amaka, you need to.
Franklin, the filter for me is the best. Is the best app for filter. But when it comes to guys, hit me up. The next thing is, what's your Snapchat handle? I already know that what you want to discuss, you can't use your full chest to discuss it. So I don't want to engage in that discussion with you.
Oh, okay.
I don't discuss. But once you say to me, what's your Snapchat handle? I already know your way is not straight, and I'm not interested. Because they'll say this. Me, I like to munch things. If you know me very well, I keep receipts. So don't send me to Snapchat to have a conversation. No, use your full chest and have.
Amaka, who was next on the queue to leave? Amaka or Vic?
Amaka.
Ready, bye.
Amaka, we love
you. I love you guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
Pretty Mike. Oh yeah. Where are you, brother? Send me request, Pretty Mike. Send request. Pretty Mike, send request. Everybody tag Pretty Mike. Amaka has gone. Now we're bringing Pretty Mike. So I have Victor, Ubi, and Pretty Mike. This is going to be a very awesome session. Pretty Mike,
you know what? When Pretty Mike comes, I have to stand down because he's a chairman.
No, there's space. There's space, Ubi. Don't worry. We need you very, very much. Pretty Mike. Oh, fantastic. So Pretty Mike is here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you one of Lagos' finest socialites. Very able, Pretty Mike. Fresh as ever.
I'm loyal. I'm loyal.
Hello, Pretty Mike. How you doing?
Ubi, I see you.
Just see, I did watch you. I did watch you one eye.
All right, so
whoa,
I want to bring peace so that I can have at least a girl. Send me request.
What's the topic?
Once you send me request, I'll bring you in. What's your take?
On what exactly? Let me be sure.
On the video where you see. I mean, you don't see the video.
On that boy thing.
Cross. Yes.
He was lying now. All that one is saying that it was a mistake and blah blah blah. What's that kind of? We're not kids. I mean, he wanted to obviously get some kind of attention. Don't get me wrong. People make mistake on Snapchat once in a while and do things like that, you know. But I mean, he wanted to show his thing to the world, maybe to get attention. You know, say in body never begin the hot. So he wants. For me, it was just trying to get some kind of attention. But there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody has a way of trying to get this attention at the end of the day. For now, it has worked for him. At least for the last 24 hours, it's been trending, or people have been talking about him. You know, you could get some customers, some girls, we'll give them free pussy.
Hold on 1 minute. In my years of sorry, please, I have to pick this call.
Go ahead.
Don't worry.
Daddy Freeze, I actually wanted to ask Ubi, what's the, because I know Ubi's a lawyer. What's the legal implication of that nude stuff? You know, I wanted to just I wanted to get Ubi's perspective because he's a lawyer.
Legal implication in what terms? That you mistakenly posted your nude, or you actually posted your nude on Snapchat?
That's the thing. So it depends on the narrative now.
For me, there's no legal implication.
Vic, let me take you down.
I'll see you then.
A lady, so have a lady too.
All right.
So I want to bring.
All right, take care. Thank you, Mike. It's nice.
Thanks, brother. Same here.
All right, so let's bring a lady. So let's not just.
So this is what I'm saying, right? In the history of our entertainment industry, and the similar things that have happened, right? I can bet you that it's never played out well, right? It might not be now, it might be in the future. You know, so self-esteem issues set in at some point. It's okay that people are giving you thumbs up now and saying, oh, from the comments I see, they're saying, oh, yeah, he's very endowed and all of that.
Okay.
No, very endowed doesn't mean he knows how to use it.
Do you understand? No, I'm just saying,
we know
it's not usage. You know? You understand? It's not about usage, right? What is the most important thing is, for whatever it's worth, you need to understand that I don't think that guy did that on purpose, right? I'm sure it was a mistake. And if he did, right? If he did on purpose, he should know that it's not an easy thing to come back of. Great. Let's agree that he's not a musician. He's not trying to sell music. You know, if he was a musician trying to sell music and all of the other things, we believe that maybe he was trying to drop a new song or maybe drop a new video.
Can I ask an honest question? Can I ask an honest question, Ubi? And in fact, this question is for all of us here. Have you ever been naked in front of and on your Snapchat? I don't, who does that?
Pardon?
Have you ever been naked on Snapchat? Who does? Even if it's for your personal picture taking, even if you want to take a personal picture of yourself, you'll be on your photo on your camera side. What are you going to Snapchat to look at your naked self for? Then now mistakenly clicked to the public. I mean, I don't know who does that, though. I'm just asking.
You know, that was also the narrative, Tiwa. This was the same excuse Tiwa gave. If you remember clearly, it was leaked by mistake on Snapchat.
But that one was correct. But we'll go there later, not now.
Okay.
But she was correct on that.
Make una no vex. My light
Hi,
don't
madam.
go. Don't worry. Now
Hello, Pretty Mike. How are you doing?
You're looking so lovely. God bless your soul.
You're too pretty to bobo me, I beg you. Please just leave me. So I will sleep soundly, I beg. You don't remember me, do you?
I mean, I met a lot of beautiful people over the years, and I think...
No, we used to be neighbors.
Wow, ooh, neighbors. Where?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll DM you. I'll tell you. We used to be neighbors in Ikeja.
I think I remember now. Downstairs, yeah? Right.
Number one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Don't worry, I've said it to you.
It's all right. See, Daddy Freeze, hi, good evening, sir. Sorry, I was a bit noisy. I'm at the airport. I've been traveling. See, I'll tell you this. I agree with what Chrissy Mike have said. It was intentional. What I don't understand, that other lady, the lady that came before the light-skinned lady, yeah, she was making some point, even though, she got it all mixed up at some, point. Daddy Freeze, it was intentional. What I don't understand is why people want to do anything. Okay, yes, you can do anything for fame, but there are certain things you shouldn't do. I use Snapchat, and you take a picture, right? It prompts you. Do you want to? It asks questions before it sends. So it's not as if you click on it and then next thing it would ask you. It will prompt. That question is going to come up. So people should stop making excuses. And I don't understand. It's unfortunate Ubi already left the room. Okay. What I don't get is why Ubi is making excuses. And because what Ubi is doing is trying to give the guy sense, brain, reasons to come up with one thing that I don't understand. And my issue at this point is own it. You've made the mistake. All these big people that comes up with different things just to it's cloud chasing. You shouldn't have done that. I haven't heard. Say that again.
It's okay. It's all right. I have a problem with that. It's okay. It's all right. I'll get to a position. Imagine you had a 13-year-old daughter like I have a 13-year-old.
No, I do not agree. Sorry to bulge you. I do not agree with the it's okay, it's all right thing. There are so many people there. You're someone's role model for crying out. We're looking up to you. Because with what they are doing now,
Sorry, hold on. I think that for this your role model, you guys are quick to make people role model. Whose role model is he? Stop making people your role model.
They are not my role.
Everybody just speak to every small boy. Anybody that gets on TV for 1 hour is somebody's role model.
Now. Okay, now hold on. I never watch BBN, right? I've never watched it, right? But when I go out there, I hear gist. Even on the ground, I see clips and, all that. You find out that there are people. You see what you're saying.
I think it's about time we start teaching people how to pick the right role model.
That's what you should say. PM, you're saying what you're saying because you know. And nobody, if I'm going to be looking at a role model, maybe I'll be looking at an Okonjo Iweala or something. Sorry, that's me. There's no celebrity out there that is my role model. That's the truth. Who are you? What have you done? What am I getting from you? But you already said it. We now need to start educating people and educating the young ones out there. That I tell people, I have a couple of people that tell me they look up to me. I tell them, be the best version of you. So those are the things we need to start telling people now.
Sorry, young. She might be older than all of us, but she looks young.
Yes.
So let's see.
Okay, so my own point is ignorance is no excuse. So if you know you're going to be fined for doing something, can you do it? No, you don't do it. So that's the problem. It's because in Africa, they don't get fined. You can do it. When I'm here, before I post something on social media, I have to recheck it. So if Ole is that is a mistake, he must have taken that picture like right at that spot. But if it was a picture he has taken before, you cannot make a mistake. You have to go to your photos to get that picture posted today. So I was listening to him on one of his interviews. He said, "Oh, I just come on my phone. I was not using my phone. I just came in there and the picture was like," no, that's not true. The story is not straight up. The story is not straight. He has to own up to it and say sorry. And I don't know, people are saying they are models. I don't know. Everybody on the internet these days is a role model, but the best role model is yourself. It's the people you know personally. People you don't know. How can someone you don't know be a role model for you? Do you know what that person is doing? You have to stop that. Don't see people be flashing on like social media. You think that person can be your role model. No, it's not. You don't know that person. But if it's a mistake, it's a mistake. We can judge anybody, but ignorance is no excuse. Like, it's no excuse. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I want to go back to my lovely brother, Pretty Mike, to end the session. So, Pretty Mike, finally.
Well, you know, I am a very, very open person. Yeah. We all know that social media is a place where a whole lot of things happen, right? And you know what? Technically, as of right now, there is no crime to post nudity on certain social media platform, right? So let's remember he didn't do a crime. Now, if he decides to post his nude or have a porn section on, let's say, Snapchat, it is for Snapchat to either block him or take off his account, you know, stuff like that. So sometimes I'm not a big fan of judging people of whatever they want to post. You know, after all, there are a lot of girls that are posting almost, if not nude thing, constantly on a day-to-day basis. The only reason we're probably talking about him is because he's semi-famous, or he just recently got off a major show, and quite a number of people on social media know him. But that being said, at the same time, he's allowed to lie. He's a grown-up. If he wants to say it's a mistake, that's fine. I mean, who are we to? I mean, he's not removing or adding anything to us. But what I want people to know is, let's stop being quick to say certain people are people's role model. Yeah.
Agree.
And if he owns up to it, I mean, because you know what? He's not the first to have done it. He's not going to be the last to do it. I'm sure we're going to have so many more to do it. In fact, you know what? It might become a trend where certain people just want to start exposing their knee on social media. The question is, how do we handle it? You know, but I think social media has come out with such like Instagram now. You post certain, they delete it. There are certain things you post, they'll delete it or probably suspend your page or something. So there are ways these things can be handled. Not necessarily for us to be here and somebody saying, oh, he's small, that you know he wouldn't have posted it. Not the issue. If he was trying to promote himself to the ladies, you know what? The promo can only last so long because it's not about how big, it's how well can you use it. And don't worry, very soon we'll soon hear how well he can use it.
So thank you so much.
Well spoken, PM.
Do stay blessed. We all learned something today, and here's what I'll be very careful with. Don't take your phone into the bathroom. If you do, make sure the Snapchat app is off. And if you take a snap, be extra careful. Stay blessed. Take care.
Before you leave, Daddy Freeze, before you leave, let me just add something. Do we remember Anita Hogan?
Okay, yes.
We remember her story. So people, it's not even just about ourselves. You never can tell where your phone will end up. You never can tell where your laptop or iPad will end up. Let's be careful with the type of content we leave on our phones. Because it might not just be you. It could be you might just give it to someone to, fix something for you, and before you know it's everywhere. Then what happens to you? So we just have to be careful, really. That's the truth. Because that was what happened to Anita Hogan. She didn't even put it out there. She was her laptop or something she gave to someone to fix for her. And before you knew it, it was everywhere. That's just what I'm going to add.
Can I give you another topic we should get into very soon?
My sister, do you have anything to say too? As a
Well,
passing note?
all I'm saying, we're still gonna make mistake. It's gonna happen. So we don't judge people, but everybody should be careful. That's it. Yeah.
All right, everyone.
It might hurt your family. It might hurt yourself.
Sorry.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care. Stay blessed. PM.
Bye. Bye, sir.